Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Before I dive into your reading, intuitive friend, focusing on what you don't see coming in the next 3 months, and that is October, November, and December of 2025, I do want to take a moment to highlight the important astrological and planetary shifts that will be happening during this time. Okay, now these influences do have the power to shape your journey, and they also have the potential here to play a big role in the reading that unfolds for you right after this segment that I'm going to be talking about and explaining what these astrological events are. Okay, now let's take a quick look at what's in store. We're going to start with October 13th. And October 13th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius. Now, first and foremost, Pluto has been in Aquarius since November 19th, 2024, and will be in Aquarius all the way through March 8th, 2043. So about approximately 18, 19 years is going to be stationed there. Okay. Now, if you remember back in November or October of 2024, I did mention that this is the feeling of Pandora's box opening, things that have been kept secret or things that have been under, under wraps, skeletons in the closet opening up, and a lot of things coming through. And of course, since then till now, we have seen that play out a lot in many different ways, both in the public arena and as well as perhaps in our own lives. Okay. Now, that being said, October 13th, Pluto goes direct. Again, that means back into its normal rotation in Aquarius, because it's been in retrograde since May 4th, 2025. So it's been in retrograde for about 5 months. Now that Pluto is going to go back to its normal rotation, it's going to support the healing process, right? And that's going to be done through transformation, finally ending, ending things that no longer serve, and the sense of rebirth. So things that need to come to light, coming to light for that transformation to occur. The second planetary or astrological event that's coming up is on November 9th through November 29th. And of course, that is Mercury going back into retrograde. Now, good news, this is going to be the last final wrap about the Mercury going in retrograde. But as you know, Mercury is the planet of clarity of the mind and communication. So when it goes into retrograde, which by the way is going to start in Sagittarius season and it's going to end in Scorpio season, it's going to be the time where we're going to reflect, review, re-examine, review, and recalibrate so that we can gain the awareness that we need in order to go back into action once the retrograde ends in Mercury and once it goes back into its direct or normal rotation. Now, remember, sometimes we can experience the fluctuations or the energy of that Mercury in retrograde a week or two before November 9th, or a week or two after November 29th. Okay. So just keep that, into perspective. Now, it's not a good time to start new projects, but it's a great time to tie up loose ends. So if it's a project that you started, or some discussion or some conversation or something that you in a way placed in the back burner during Mercury retrograde, is a great time to finish and wrap that up. Now, the last and final important astrological event or planetary shift that's happening is on December 15th. And that's when Mars, which is the planet of action, is going to enter Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, but guess what? Scorpio also is known as that fire, that water sign that in a way mimics that Aries energy as well. Okay. That being said, Mars is definitely going to, in a way, influence its traits while it's in this Capricorn energy. Okay. Now, as I said before, and I don't know if I did, but that's happening on December 15th. All right. So, the good news about this shift is that Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That just simply means that the energies actually work together. So, instead of feeling strained or drained, it's going to be more of an energy of the lessening of the impulse, okay, or impulsivity. It's going to be more ease rather than, tension and drain. So it's actually going to work pretty well here when Mars is in Capricorn on December 15th, because it's going to lessen that impulsivity. It's going to be more of an ease and working together steadily, okay, to create long-term movement, to create stability and security in those things. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about how this may influence each of the astrological signs, but I definitely wanted to come forth and give you this quick insight before I jump into your reading. Now, next is your reading. I'll see you then. Hi, Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Taurus may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages for the next 3 months, October, November, December of 2025. Now, if you missed the segment focusing on the three most important astrological event or planetary shifts happening in October, November, December of 2025, I would advise you to take a look at that. Take a look at that timestamp so you can get an overview here and understand how these messages and what you don't see coming may connect or influence your messages. That being said, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as all the links are there for you. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Let's jump straight into your reading here, Taurus. Now, remember, these messages are what you don't see coming within the next 3 months, October, November, December of 2025, the last 3 months of this 2025 year here. All right. Okay, hold on one second. There we go. All right, let's take a look here, Taurus, what's coming in for you. What you don't see coming, October, November, December, the unexpected messages. We have here attachment, healer of the ages, and transformation. Wow, very, very interesting here, Taurus, because it's coming into this consecutive type of energy where there may be certain things, situations, circumstances, or events here in October, November, December that you may be resolving, that you may be healing, that you may be working through. Now, this could be in any area, of course, Taurus. This could be in love. This could be in career, in finances. It could even be connected to your domestic scene, your friends, family, and loved ones. But whatever this may be, there could be either one or two things, something from the past or recent past that in the months of either October, November, or December of 2025 may trigger or may arise. And so, again, there's a sense here of working through this attachment, or this could be something that may be potentially coming up unexpectedly, October, November, or December of 2025, where you'll be working through whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be. Now, remember, this could be in any area. And after that card, we have here Healer of the Ages. Now, Healer of the Ages, again, it's about this healing energy, working through whatever these external or internal conflicts or old patterns of behavior, shadow self, self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, the lack of moderation in something, whatever this may be that you are either physically, emotionally, energetically attached to or connected with. There's a sense here that you'll be letting it go, surrendering, releasing, or, like I said, mending, fixing, healing this energy. And what's going to potentially be the outcome here, or the light at the end of the tunnel here for you, Taurus, is transformation, which has a symbol of the butterfly. Now, the butterfly is all about new beginnings. And that being said, there is this sense of this new beginning. And as you know, December 31st is the last day of the calendar year. However, remember, in the astrological calendar, Aries is the new year of the astrological year. But there could be here some sense of transformations, endings, new beginnings for you in different areas or in a specific area in your life. Now, let's get more clarity here, Taurus. I do feel that there's this sense of you just finally releasing or letting go of something. There again, listen, the healer of the ages is the healing, repairing. This could also be reconciliation, of course, as well. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. But there's this, consecutive, or I should say, kind of cyclical energy going on here, like improvement. This is what I'm talking about. This card here has the number 5. This card here is 51, but 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So we have 5, 6, and what would be then the next consecutive step here after healing is the energy of transformation or the new beginning. Okay, the getting out of that cocoon phase and ready to spread your wings. So again, very interesting here, and for sign symbol synchronicities here for you. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. What you don't see coming, October, November, December of 2025. And we have here cut down. And after cut down, we have here engagement. All right, Taurus. Well, cut down, again, the cutting away, the separation, the stopping of a pattern, the letting go of something, the releasing. Okay, so cut down. As I mentioned at the top of your reading here, Taurus, the letting go or the surrendering, the next step, letting go of these attachments, self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs. Okay, lack of moderation, feeling like you're struggling with it with your shadow self. Okay, whatever this may be about, there's a sense of this release coming in of whatever this may be. Now, remember, it could be something that's coming up October, November, December. So if it doesn't resonate for you now, it may resonate within the next 3 months. You also have here engagement. Engagement ring, one of the two. For some of you, there may be a new beginning here or a higher level of commitment or a higher level of, your relationship. For example, if you're in the friend zone, maybe it's moving to the next phase. If you already have been there for quite some time, maybe it's the next milestone. For some of you, maybe engagement, maybe marriage. But engagement ring is the ascending of a commitment or of a connection. Now, I'm talking about this in the love sector. For those of you who are already married, this is talking about a blossoming or a new renewal. Okay, feeling more romantic, feeling more connected, feeling more bonding here between you, Taurus, and your significant other, your partner, or your spouse. For those of you who are single, this could be indicating here that there may be a connection that you feel very much compatible with. Okay, now engagement is also here. Like I said, if there are some of you here in the months of October, November, December, that may meet someone or may connect with someone, there could be here this sense of feeling like there could be more. okay, or a higher commitment, maybe from friendship to something else. For some of you who have been in your, just talking to someone for a bit, again, this is seeming here as that. Now, because we have healer of the ages here, there's this sense of healing, fixing, repairing, or maybe reconciliation here with someone that was either very special with you or towards you here. This may be coming up October, November, December, or here for some of you, repairing a connection that was meaningful. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be non-romantic. And the reason why engagement here is because there's a sense of commitment. So being committed to fix, mend, heal a connection that was meaningful or that could be more meaningful to you as time goes on. October, November, December being perhaps the time period where you realize how important that connection or how valuable that connection is. Again, transformation is about the blossoming, the blooming of a new phase, a new stage, a start, and a new beginning. Now, let's take a look here, Taurus, what else is coming through. So this seems very promising here. And I just want to mention this to you again, Taurus. Remember, I feel here that in order for you to get to this phase of transformation, to this phase of a new beginning, a new chapter, a new milestone, or the next step, or elevation, okay, or higher, moving up the ladder here of this could be in anything of success, of career, finances, love, that being, romantic love or non romantic love. It's important for you to be able to release this attachment, to cut away from, to let go of either a pattern of behavior or a mindset here that has been or may potentially be here a little bit of a challenge October, November, December. So it's very important for you to start with this step here. And again, if those of you who are watching this is already resonating for you, then this is a good work. Keep letting go and working on this energy so that the next step here for you will ultimately consecutively or the natural course of action here for you would be the transformation, that new phase, that new beginning. Okay. All right. Healing is going to be very important, and I feel here is the essential element here in order for things to continue to move forward. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. The unexpected here for Taurus. You have, wow, beautiful Six of Wands energy. That is victory. That is recognition. That's victory. Six of Wands energy is the unstoppable energy of being recognized, being in the spotlight, being in the public sector. This could also be like other people giving you your flowers, recognizing your achievements. This could be you again in a victorious moment here for yourself in October, November, or December. Excuse me, October, November, or yes, October, November, or December of 2025. So the Six of Wands energy is the victory, the getting over the external and internal conflicts, the challenges, the delays, being persistent and persevering, and finally arriving at a place where you are either, like I said, in the spotlight. And this is a second card here talking about higher, like leveling up. Okay, now granted, this does say higher commitment, but it could be very much connected to that. The more that you are committed to something that you are feeling passionately, driven towards, because we are talking about the wands energy, that is fire. It is the yang energy, the proactive energy. So the more that you are following your passion, your creativity, your drive, your ambition, and your motivation, the more that you will be arriving or reaching this pinnacle of the Six of Wands energy, which is that victory. Okay. Let's take a look at what this says at the bottom of the deck. And then, of course, I have one more message here for you. It says, I am proud of what I've achieved and accept my rewards. I mean, this is beautiful. Again, transformation here, the butterfly, brand new beginning after either continually working on releasing, letting go, or finally moving past these either internal attachments, external challenges, situations, circumstances, events, whatever or however this may show up for you October, November, or December of 2025. Last but not least, let's take a look at the last deck here for you. I feel here, Taurus, that you're going to feel much more grounded than maybe you have felt, in the past or recent past. And that's because you have garnet here. Now, garnet is a red crystal, a red gemstone. And if you know anything about the body energy centers of the body, the root chakra is very much connected to the red color of that first energy center. And that energy center is about grounding. It's about security, foundation. Okay. And the moment that you're able to resolve this, heal this, leave this behind, the more healing that you're able to do, the more that you're going to feel more grounded and a firmer foundation in whatever this may be, this new chapter opening up for you, whether that be in love, career, finances, the domestic scene, or in other areas of your life. Last but not least, Taurus, let's see your potential advice here for October, November, December, what you don't see coming. And look what you have here. You have turn away. Does that sound familiar? Because, I mean, this is exactly what we've been talking about since the top of your reading. You cutting down, leaving behind, separating, walking away from, leaving something behind. Stop the pattern, okay? Silent treatment, meaning you're no longer talking about, thinking about, or adding power to whatever, or energy to whatever these situations, circumstances, events, or triggers may be. Turn away says you've been investing energy into soil. Interesting. I was talking about that foundation and grounding, right? It says you're investing energy in soil. I'm sorry, you're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. That's this energy over here. It's not getting you anywhere, right? It says it's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling. That makes sense here with the healer of the ages, okay? Your inner calling. As I said here with the wands energy, your passion, your drive, okay, your ambition. This says it's time to walk away and focus on the things that resonate with your inner calling so your efforts can bear fruit. Again, that new beginning here, this new stage or milestone. Taurus, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.